Today is the 7th of January, sorry, and I had a great night last night. I brought along my friend Henry. Hello. And it was great. I didn't know many people. There were lots of people there, and but my friend that came along, he didn't know anyone there. He only knew me. So when he started circling the party and making friends and stuff, I was all like, you know what? I'm gonna have a secret competition with him. It was like, so I turned socializing into a game. Because I saw that my friend that I brought along was making friends and he was associating with people more than I was all like, I'm going to compete against him. So when he was getting when he was socializing with people, I was all like, he's talking to someone, I'm going to go talk to someone. He's talking to another person, I'm going to talk to another person. So I was trying to keep it even. It was really good motivation. And by the end of it, I stopped getting really anxious, which was great. Like, once I was settled, and then it wasn't even a competition anymore. And it was great. It was a good night. An early night, but I ran out of money before I ran out of money before the second bar, so it was an early night, but that's fine. And I even had a conversation with the bus driver on the night ride home, which was interesting. Not the most talkative bus driver I've spoken to, but he was up for a chat, which is great. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the Assertive Bill of Rights. Now these are, and I'll link you with where I'm referencing these from in the doobly-doo down below. Apparently the following rights highlight the freedom you have to be yourself without disrespecting others. You have the right to have and express an opinion, and to express your feelings and opinions appropriately, and to have them taken seriously by others, which I quite enjoy. The next one is the right to ask for what you want, which is not done a lot of the time. Like, I know a lot of friends and they don't ask for what they want. The right to say no without feeling guilty is a really important one, because I actually have a friend who does that, and he gives and he gives and he gives and he can't. It's like he'll give until he gives to a fault, which can be bad, and he wants to work on that, and I'm really proud of him for doing that. The right to be treated with respect and to be not taken for granted. I love this one, and I'm keeping that as a personal motto. The right to offer no excuses or reasons for your actions. I don't like that one too much, but it's a good one. The right to set your own priorities is a great one. Because you shouldn't have to live with other people's expectations. The right to make mistakes. That is a big one for me, because I make a social faux pas, and I'm like, oh god, you know, I'm the worst person in the world because I said something inappropriate, and that just sticks with me, and it'll come back again and again and again, and it'll be like, haha, you made that social faux pas, you know, you're such a horrible person because you didn't know that, you know, this meant that, or you couldn't do this in this situation, and you're such a horrible, horrible, horrible person, which is not fun. The next right is the right to change your mind, which is always good, and should also always keep that one up your sleeve. The right to make your own decisions and deal with the consequences. I like dealing with consequences. I don't know why. I'm very consequence orientated. The right to choose to not assert yourself. I kind of like this one, and at the same time, I'm all like, that's not good. It's basically made the other rights useless, because if I'm not going to assert myself, if I'm not going to assert myself in expressing the way I'm feeling, then but I understand what situation they want you to use that in. They want you to, don't always have to say what you want. You can say, I don't know. I think that's what they want it for. I found this other, I was researching some, and I found this other great thing that I value my well-being and emotional health enough to make choices that allow me to move forward towards health, wellness, and better relationships. I should get that printed on a t-shirt and wear it constantly. I should get it tattooed across, you know, my arms, so every time I look down it'll be like, it's right there. You should read it, you should pay attention to that. And, but yes, so that is the Assertive Bill of Rights, and I think it's a great thing. So, yeah. But, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.